Hi, good afternoon, guys. How are y'all doing? This is Chris Sumner and Alicia Gordon, and we're going to be talking to you today about WeVideo. One of our goals for this semester is to kind of give you some specific information and training on some new technology things that the district offers, and some student collaboration and creation usages with that technology. So one of the applications that the district pays for is WeVideo. I'm going to give you a brief overview of WeVideo and some of the features, how to get started and things like that. And then Alicia at the end of the video is going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on actually using the program. So if you have any questions for us while we're going, Alicia will be manning the chat room while I'm doing my portion, and then we'll switch. So let us know what campus you're on and what you teach, and we'll help you out as you go. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So right now, I found a good educator's guide for WeVideo, and we're just going to kind of work through this. This is offered on their website, and I'll show you later on where this is. But let's go ahead and get started. For this training, the standards that this aligns with is digital differentiation, which is kind of a focus for this quarter. And this is having your students take an active role in choosing, achieving, and demonstrating learning goals. So you can use WeVideo once you teach a concept for students to kind of show and demonstrate how they learn those goals. So let's get started. WeVideo made this great tool to kind of answer all the questions you can. It's a hyperlinked document, so it's really easy to use. We're going to go ahead and get started with how to create your account. So we're going to jump ahead there. WeVideo is pretty easy. Since it's aligned with Google, we're just going to use our Google login for the district. And the school district has purchased this, so you don't have to really worry about any of this information up here. Everything should sync with your school Google account. So when we go to WeVideo, all you got to do is go to log in, and then log in with Google. Pick your account, and it should be all set up. We'll come back to this in a second. But like I said, this teacher guide that I'm going off of, I found right here in this Get Teacher Guide link. Instead of reinventing the wheel, I'm just going to use the tools that WeVideo gave us. So pretty easy to create your account. Now, when you do classes and stuff like that, since the district has paid for, I think it's 200 licenses, it should link with the student accounts. So they'll create an account just like we did in their Google login for the district, and then they should populate. And you can set up a group to keep your class periods along. If you teach elementary, then you just create a class. If you teach in middle or high school, you can create a period for each class so that you can keep track of what they're doing. There's even a cool info thing that I found right here. If I want to split my classes into groups in a period, how do I create groups in WeVideo? So basically, you just name the group period 1, group 1, period 1, group 2, and so forth. And back in WeVideo, how we do that, we go over to groups, create a group, and I'm just going to do period 1, create. And then we can go over here to add members. And then as you can see, there are already some people that already have accounts in here. These kids have created accounts for WeVideo, and I can just go through and pick who's in my class, so I can add those accounts to them. So that's how you create a group and kind of keep them all together, so you can keep them on what they're doing and things like that. So once you're ready to build a project or something, they kind of talk about this editing environment, and that's how you're creating your videos, adding different texts and media to the project. They have two basic timeline forms. The first one is a timeline mode, and this is going to be your very detailed version of the project. It's going to separate out a lot. You can add a lot of different things. This is going to be for probably high school and maybe some of your upper level middle school classes that really know WeVideo can kind of manage a lot of different things. However, if you're in a elementary class or maybe a middle school class that hasn't used this before, they have what's called a storyboard mode. This is for, like I said, beginners or individuals who want to create a video within a few minutes. And they kind of clip it down where it's very easy to plug in, and you don't have to worry about, all the complicatedness that can seem overwhelming in this timeline mode. So you got two options: timeline mode and storyboard mode. More expert level, more beginner level. They also have a little article right here to see how you can switch between since we're making this video now. Go into too much detail, but this is where you can figure out where to do it. Let's move on. You can set up projects for your different classes, and they have 3 types of projects you can use. It can be an individual one, so people just do work by themselves, and they have a collaborative group where you can have several teammates working on one video. That's if say you have in one period have a group of 3 or 4 students working on a video. You could do this kind of project. And then they also have shared ones where you can work on multiple videos with a common topic, but it won't involve multiple creators for the video. There's a cool section about adding different media types. You can use videos that you already record, images, music, sound effects, and different things like that. It makes it pretty easy. You just upload it to your project and pop them in the correct spot and they show up pretty well. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Let's go back to the table of contents. And we're going to go to section 2, which is ideas and applications. There's a lot more information up here, as you can see in section 1 about getting started. But I want to make sure that you can see different ways that you can use this. So one of the cool things is templates. I am a creative person, I guess, but I don't reinvent the wheel. I don't have to. So I love in a lot of these use templates. There are things that WeVideo has already set up, and you can just kind of use what you want and take out what you don't. It's a really great jumping off point. So in here in your projects, let's go here. In your dashboard, right here, choose your template. So you can kind of see they have a student portfolio. Maybe you want to make a cool newscasting video, morning announcements, different things. So they have all these different types of templates that you can use, and they're great starting off points. So just click what template you want to use, and then it'll load up, and we can take a look at what some of these different options are once it loads. Now this is in the timeline mode. You can see it's pretty detailed. It has a lot of stuff in here. But this is that template, and it's a great jumping off point for you and your classes. Another cool use for this is green screen. So, like, one of the things was a newscasting, and you can use that kind of like they do on the news and use a green screen. You can either just set up a wall with green fabric or green paint if you have it, or even suggested turning a smart board or Promethean board into a green screen by just putting literally a green screen on it. And that way you can add, like they have down here, adding images behind the person that you're filming. So it's not just, you can have a little bit cooler background, things like that. They also have tools for screencasting. So I think one of our teachers last year for remediation was working through math problems, and she made a video that could show to all the different math classes, and she had it open on one of these doodle things and was writing out the problems so that all the students could see how things work. So 3 cool things that you can use: screencasting, green screen, and templates that WeVideo offers you. In some of these other sections, it goes into more detail about the community that WeVideo has and sharing to Twitter. They even offer some training videos. Maybe we could get them to come out and do a professional development. That would be cool. But if you are interested in going more in depth, I know this was kind of a fast overview. This is located on the WeVideo section at the bottom. It said, just lost it. You go back here. In your dashboard, go to Get Teacher Guide, and then it will pop up with this awesome tool that can pretty much show you everything that you want to do for WeVideo. So we're gonna switch over to Alicia, and she's going to give you an overview of how to actually get into a project and kind of move stuff around. So give us a few seconds. We're going to switch around, and then we'll get started.
Okay. So as previously mentioned, we do already have licenses for WeVideo. So if you log in with your CISD account for your students or your community ISD account, it will automatically log you in. I am going to do a short demonstration just to show you what you can add in on WeVideo. If you are already familiar with any other movie maker, it would be very easy for you to go ahead and get started on WeVideo because it is very much so like iMovie. So I enjoy making iMovies, and what WeVideo allows me to do that iMovie does not allow me to do is have those multiple templates and multiple things that I can add and layer upon each other, such as a green screen or an already chosen template. Those are some really great benefits that WeVideo has to offer that iMovie does not. And if you are familiar with Flipgrid is maybe a minute long, while WeVideo allows your students to video even longer. And I think that was very beneficial. On our campus, we had students who did a PSA announcement, which is a public service announcement. So many of the students did use WeVideo for their public service announcement because it added extra time that they needed in order for them to do videos that Flipgrid wouldn't allow. And since our campus is a no phone zone, WeVideo is something that they can record on their Chrome. So I already started a video, and today I'm going to show you how to add in different things when you start. We are working in a world where there's a lot of technology around. Your students may already be familiar with how to do these concepts. We're just going to help teachers better understand what their students are doing. So on here, I have already added a little bit of audio to start off. So I am making a news report for my students. That's what the scenario would be. So the first thing I added in was a template that already existed on WeVideo. So as mentioned before, you can search through WeVideo and it'll show you different templates that offer what it is that you need. So we can add in a breaking news template. We can add in a multi-screen wall template, a broadcast. So I chose one of their news opening templates to use for mine. And once I chose that template, so I'll erase it just to show you how to include it in. So for my broadcast, I really enjoy this multi-screen template. So I want to add it into my video. I would slide it right behind my
My
first
first
video.
video,
If I
if I
did it
did it to
video
video
one,
one,
these
these
two
two
things
things
would play at the same time
unless
unless
I
I
did it
did it
towards the
towards the end
of that.
of that video.
So
So
as
as
uh,
some mentioned earlier to you, this is a this is a little bit more advanced in the storyboard view that is offered for students that may be K through 5. This is more of a secondary view where it allows students to layer things upon each other. So I've already added in some audio, which was available in the audio that already existed within WeVideo. WeVideo has a lot of things that it already offers. So this
this
is
is
for
for
now
now
how I
how
may
I
start my
start my
video.
video.
And I could run through the video before I add anything else. So I want to hear the video to see do I like it or the transition well. Okay.
Okay.
So I noticed that I don't like exactly where my music stops. So I can extend this music. And not only can I extend the music, but I can also decide if I want the music to fade in or fade out. Those are all options located here on video. So
So
right
right
now,
now,
my volume for the whole video is 100, but I could
but I
change
could
that
change that
volume to be
volume
lower.
lower.
I
I
can
can
also
also
make
make
that
that
volume
volume
higher
higher.
when I first add it in. So
So
I've
I've
already
already
made my video so that it'll play through part of the news opening. So say I wanted to add text to this video. I would go to the text screen, decide what I want the message to look like. I
I
would
would
like
like
to
to
keep
keep
my
my
message
message
simple.
simple.
I
I
don't
don't
like a lot of busy work on my videos. And this one is a pub title. It'll let me preview it. That's what it looks like. And whenever before you add anything on WeVideo, you can preview each
each
of the
of
options
the
before
options
you
before
put it.
you
Look
can
in this
look
little
in this
corner.
corner.
It's
It's
previewing
previewing
each of the
the
options.
options.
So now I double click to change the words. Um, maybe for this
This
segment,
segment
it'll be weekly
weekly
news in
in
G's
G
class.
class.
and I can even edit this original newscast. Whatever I want it to be, I can decide that before I even get started. So I've added some text in here after this video. And right now, as I mentioned, I don't have any audio for my newscast. So WeVideo also allows you to record your own audio if it has access to your microphone. If it has access to your microphone, you can record and upload those recordings to WeVideo. It does allow you to do that. So I accidentally left my Chromebook at home, so my audio isn't located here, but I can upload that audio into this section after this. Or since I don't have that audio anymore, I can go ahead and delete that second section because I'm no longer going to be using it. So right now we have our news opener, we have weekly news in G's class, and now we'll go and I feel like we should add some transitions between the video where I'm starting the news and the video where it's weekly news in G's class. So here are all of your options for the what I would call the secondary version, which is the timeline. So the media that you upload. So as I said, you can record yourself on here, or you can narrate your video, or you can import it from your iPhone, your Android, your computer. You can do that. Then you can add text to anyone that you've seen me do today. You can add audio. This is the audio that is free and sound effects that are offered by WeVideo for free. And then the premium music, of course. Then transitions. These are just different things you want to happen in between each of your videos. And I always like to practice to see what does that transition look like. Do I like that transition? Yes, no, maybe so. That transition was very smooth. I like it, but I like maybe I'll add a little flair. This other one says that it offers you a blur. So I'll see if I like it in between. Does the blur look better? Is it a easier smoother transition? Would the kids enjoy it more? I do like the blur here, so I'm going to keep that blur located there. And those are just different things that you can do. Again, your students, allow them some time to play with the tool before you give the assignment so that they become familiar with what it has to offer. And they'll teach themselves after you. Once you tell them what to do, they'll be able to teach themselves. And these are just some backgrounds that video offers where he mentioned that you could do a green screen. And after you do that green screen, you can add in some of these backgrounds behind your students. These are just things that WeVideo has to offer for you in your class. Again, you see my news opener, which I had at the beginning of the video. That is a green screen for behind. So if your school happens to do video morning announcements, as my school did when I was in high school and middle school, this would be a perfect tool that your school could offer to send out students for weekly reminders about what's happening, and a great way to incorporate that audio visual skill that students like to use in a healthy way. So these are just some of the things that WeVideo offers for free and to every campus. Again, we have WeVideo. We've already purchased it for the campus, and we would like for more teachers to use it and for more teachers to become familiar with it. If you do need any help, myself, Ms. Gordon, and Mr. Sumner are always available whenever you call, whenever you need anything to give you some more basic information. But this dashboard is the first thing that you see when you log in. So if I finish with this video, which I'm not going to go back and add to it later, save it, weekly news, take one. Now I can immediately export this video. We are a campus where most all teachers use their Google Chromebook, so having it available for having it available where you can download it to your drive will be very beneficial for you. So if you're logged into your Chromebook, this option will be available for you to download WeVideo immediately to your drive and immediately make it available in Google Classroom. or you can export it. And whenever you export your video, that's the equivalent of downloading that video, and it'll download it for you. So these are some of the options. He told you about some of the things that video has to offer, such as groups, different media it has to offer, and how to do projects. I showed you how to make your own WeVideo, which you could use as a demo for students to help them better understand WeVideo. You could use it as a promo for a new activity that you're doing. Again, it is very similar to iMovie. So if you're familiar with iMovie, you'll also be familiar with WeVideo, and you would enjoy it more because it has so much more to offer for free that the iMovie is not capable of doing yet. You can again add your own audio, your own text, your own media, your own backgrounds. All of those things are available for you. And before we get out, we would like to post the attendance for the video, the link for it. So if you're watching, you can use that link so that you can get that half credit for just watching the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the chat room. So if you're watching this live, make sure that you fill out the attendance thing so that you can get credit for watching. If you're going to watch this after the fact, we are going to post a ed puzzle soon, so that you can get your credit for watching the thing. And then after the fact, as long as you put in some evidences for you implementing this in your classroom, you can send it to Joanna Funkhauser, and she will give you the full hour credit for this. Like we said, if you have any questions, just let us know, and we can help you out. Sound good? I hope so. I'll take y'all. We'll help you out if you need to, and let us know how it works. Thanks. I hope so. I hope so.